gun. Yeah, I've been scolded and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me keys to the kingdom. And someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I did a man without a plan. Just shot by my gun. Yeah, I've been scolded and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. I stopped the world.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, little baby, know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars. Still
just about set to go, and towing the slab in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one, does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jackson Merrill, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now a chance for Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Strike 1.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan, and finished his Nippon formation and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan Series. Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. Only one more disengagement left after that move. This one in the air. Goldie makes the grab, 1 away. Here comes Bryce Harper. There's a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Move to first, and he's back in safely. Man at first, one away. Next offering is fouled back. Yamamoto checks on first, and he's back in on a dive. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Merrill, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Umpire Earl Hendricks saying no pitch, and he's signaling that a balk was committed. And misses inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And look out.
You hit him.
As that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. Nope.
Base hit. Merrill rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. Save. And now second and third with one gone.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and
swing at a high fly ball to left. Butler makes the play. Runner tagging from third. Save.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
JT Realmuto at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
1 strike.
Not close with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike. On the ground at first. The tag, and he's out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Ball and a strike. And that one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Nope,
that's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And 1 out now. And up next for Los Angeles, Yandy Diaz. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Castillo, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. So a man aboard, Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Well struck left field. See you later. He sends a rocket to left. It's 2-2. Out to short. Over to first. And Betts is set down. So digging in, William Contreras.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
1-1.
2 outs. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down.
And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Lawrence Butler now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo. For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
High fly ball down the left field line. Torkelson going back, and that one is out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 4-2. And now here is Kyle Higashioka. Foul ball there.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Yamamoto, 26 years old, and he was born in Japan. Check swing. He went. And that's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. And here it comes. Foul ball still 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece, and stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Brian Reynolds here.
The right fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
And that skips in the dirt. Friedel in position. Corrals it. And there's 2 away. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Jackson Holiday.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching for it and brings it in. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Nick Castellanos. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Breaking ball misses down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Whips it to first. And Castellanos is out. And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, T.J. Friedl. Ground ball could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. And that's two. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the shortstop, Jackson Merrill.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which was the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
And a foul ball. That just misses. Now 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And that's a check swing at a ball in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Butler makes a move towards the gap. And out number 1 on the grab. Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch swinging. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got a
slider, got him for strike 3. Here's Bryce Harper.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Spencer Torkelson now at the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a liner. Base hit out into right center field. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at a .111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Now here is Gunnar Henderson.
Ball.
That misses the zone. 1-0. In the air, left field, down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Next pitch is outside. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Back here in L.A. as we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Yandy Diaz.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Reynolds on the run and puts the squeeze on that one. One up, one down.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Goldie now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Up the middle, Merrill. In plenty of time to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. Two down, base is empty. Here's Mookie to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
I don't know what they told you about me. The boy is a soldier, that's me. And I ain't come to play no games. I'm still banging trunk music.
In the air, left field. Torkelson sizing this one up. And that's the third out. And we're back. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. Yamamoto back to work. Fouled off down the right side.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple.
And a swing and a miss there.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Kyle Manzardo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Flied to right his first time. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Gets down, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. He's 0 for 1. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Reynolds, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's the 0-2. This one in the air right field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. The pitch. On the ground, out to short. Zips it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Lawrence Butler steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws across the diamond. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Higashioka getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
In the air, right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back singles. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Torkelson settles under it and makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Merrill.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher. You know, these Orioles finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And misses. It's a strikeout. Over to Goldie. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So up next, Julio Rodriguez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fly ball down the line. Castellanos on his horse. And that quickly 2 away. And now here is Harper.
The first baseman, Bryce.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Harper, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. In the air, right field. Castellanos makes the catch, inning over. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. And first offering is fouled off.
These Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 2. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
1-0.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That misses the zone, and now 2-0. Just missed. And that's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Man at first with 1 gone, and Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. He's already homered in this game. That's a hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Oh, and he hit him.
That hit him. Take your base.
Now batting, catcher.
So they're all loaded up. William Contreras digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. A little bit high.
That's a
ball
ball.
1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended, which you have to be careful of.
Center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Drops into the glove, and all the runners are tagging. Relay throw home. Safe at the plate. It's 5-2. So 2 down now, and here is Lawrence Butler. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Torkelson. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know
1-2.
how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one hammered. That's back there. That one is gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's five 5-3. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Next offering
1-2.
way off the plate. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-2.
To the right side, and that chance handled. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Here's JT Realmuto.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. And that one is inside. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. Castellanos snags it for the second out. Kyle Manzardo, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Well, we go bottom 6 at the plate. Kyle Higashioka. That one out to right. Reynolds flashes the leather on the run and catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to first. And Castellanos is out. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Luis Rengifo. Check swing of the first pitch. Looked down to third. And he went around, according to Clyde Washington. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the center fielder, TJ.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. TJ Friedl will hit next. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Rengifo off of first with 2 away. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. That to right. Tracks it down for the out. And the inning is over. Back here in L.A. And now Ryan Reynolds. Romero back to work. Reynolds
go?
checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A gigantic blast. It's 5-4. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. That misses, and that's ball 1. That's to third. Slings it across. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Merrill. Swings through that one.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Hit in the air, center field. Friedel settles underneath it. They got it for out number 2. And next for the Orioles, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 3 in this one. Fought off foul. Has room, and he makes the catch.
See, every time you see me, I got something new. And all my haters, y'all can you softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Salty's in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch misses.
Outside.
That one missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now he looks him back to second. Ryan Presley takes over on the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Here's Mookie now. That one's in there. That's strike one. Goldie leads off second with nobody out. Out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. William Contreras getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that is out of play.
One ball, two strikes.
One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One-two to Contreras. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike three. Lawrence Butler steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Grounds one to short. Merrill whips it across, and that will end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to begin the eighth, and now Bryce Harper. And ball one. Bryce swings and drives one deep to right. That's well hit onto the track, and he makes the catch. And the batter now, Spencer Torkelson.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And there's a hit. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now, Gunnar Henderson. And the first pitch misses for ball one. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. And fouled off. He hauls it in, 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he went around. Just enough that time. And that is downstairs. Ball one.
1-1.
With the go-ahead run at the plate. And we're in the top of the eighth. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. On to the bottom of the eighth, digging in, Kyle Higashioka. Base hit, left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. 1 for 3. There's a strike. Presley, in his 12th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. In the dirt. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And that one is gone over the right field wall. He'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 7-4. Luis Rengifo steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Back up the... Oh, that got him! Check on the right-hander status. Man at first, nobody out. And up next for Los Angeles, TJ. So they bring on their closer in the eighth, Orion Kerkering.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Inside just missed.
1-0.
Fouled off left side.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Just off the inside edge. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Popped in the air. Left field. Torkelson hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Yandy Diaz. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Reynolds pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here is Goldschmidt.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And that one ripped into right. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
And it's fouled away.
Ball.
in the dirt. Turns and fires to Betts. Pitch misses.
2-1.
And a count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back. And it hits the fence. One run across. Here comes Goldie around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now here is William Contreras. Reynolds on the run. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Betts on at second with 2 down. That one drilled left field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the 9th. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Kyle Manzardo. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So digging in, Ryan Reynolds. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
And it's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a
0-2.
hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. That's down and in. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
And a base hit right there. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. That'll make it out of here. That one felt good. It's 9-6. 1 out, base is empty. Next to hit, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive
No
right out of
balls,
the
2
box,
strikes.
and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. To the right side. Over to Goldie. And they're down to their last out. Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one. 9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.